Is work-life balance actually possible? Well, I think it depends on what your definition is. Your definition of work-life balance is completely different from what my definition is. I like to work. You might not. Just depends on the person. I mean, where I am, this is my definition of work-life balance, that I've been working while on vacation, that I have the ability to work from anywhere, to take my family with me everywhere. That, to me, is work-life balance. I've made a lot of mistakes in my entrepreneurial journey, and I've learned a lot of lessons about what work-life balance is to me. And I'm going to share with you some of my favorite tips for work-life balance. I've been in positions where I worked 12 plus hours a day doing something that I hated. And I've also been in positions where I've worked 12 hours a day doing something that I loved. Now, it doesn't mean that it was every single day, but maybe I was working on a project that I was so motivated about, got it done in a sprint, and then took a vacation. One of my favorite rules to live by is the 8-8-8 rule, meaning there's 24 hours in a day. If you break that down into 3 sections of 8, you have 8 hours for work, 8 hours for sleep, 8 hours for you. Now, the first time I heard this and it was broken down like that, it amazed me. Wait a minute, I can have 8 hours for me? And some of us might feel guilty to think, how could I take 8 hours for myself? It's more about fulfilling you with the ingredients you need so that you can be your best self, so that you can actually show up to your work and show up for your family in the best way. When I incorporated the 8-8-8 rule and finally understood what are the ingredients that I need that makes me the best person, that's when everything changed. And I actually incorporated a morning routine, which is, everyone talks about morning routines, and sometimes people think it's just fluff, but it was a game changer for me. When I actually created a morning routine, put it on paper as a checklist for things that I could follow so that I knew however I went about my day after that was going to be set up for success, I felt better, my work was more efficient, more productive, and how I showed up for my family made them happier, and I also had a much better time with it. So I incorporated a morning routine, and sometimes that means waking up earlier, even if I've had a late night, so that I know I've given myself exactly what I need. If you know what are the ingredients to make a delicious cake or chocolate chip cookie, don't miss out on the butter and sugar. You need to give yourself those best ingredients so that you show up how you want to show up in the world. The other thing that's been a total game changer for me was an app I put on my phone called Productive. Now, all of us have these habits that we have a hard time sticking to, or habits that we want to start, but then if we just allow ourselves to be navigated by our day and by notifications, because in this day and age, a lot of us can be controlled by whatever's popping up on our phone or the demands of our clients or emails we received, this app changed the game for me. Now, I got the app several weeks ago, and from this app I put in all the habits that I wanted to make sure that I got done every single day, even the small things like I want to make sure I floss my teeth every day. Because it's in there, and because I have the kind of personality that I want to check things off so that I feel fulfilled by that, every time I check things off, it's like I get this little instant gratification. I cannot go to bed until it's checked off. So things like floss my teeth, take my vitamins, read, write, meditate. Those are things that I want to do every single day. But like I said, if I'm just navigated by notifications and what other people need from me, it doesn't happen. So I have to schedule it into my day. I schedule it into my day with my favorite planner is called the Momentum Planner. It's from Alex Sharfin. You can check out his website, download the Momentum Planner, and he's also going to have it for sale very soon, if not already. And I also use my habit tracker app called Productive. Every single day it just resets with all the habits that I need to check off. And first thing in the morning, I go through my habits, my morning habits, and one of the things on the morning habit is to fill out my Momentum Planner. And this is the way to get me started for the day. And I've even found if I left home without it and I was going overnight on a business trip, and if I didn't have it with me, my whole day felt lost. I need to start my day by knowing what do I have on my to-do list, and what's my intention for the day, and what's my top 3 for the day. Because if I just go about trying to get things done and be productive with whatever I have on my plate, I don't feel fulfilled and structured. So that's personally what I need. So again, my top tips for work-life balance is the 8-8-8 rule, having a morning routine, knowing what ingredients you need for yourself to be successful in your day, the Momentum Planner, and that habit tracker app called Productive. That has changed the game for me. If you are a purpose-driven and growth-motivated entrepreneur like me, I want you to join my Facebook group called Entrepreneur on Purpose. This is filled with thousands of other entrepreneurs just like you and me who are looking to grow, hone in our skills, and be our best selves. So click the link below and join that. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, comment below, and of course subscribe for more weekly videos.